it's Oksana with you again. How are you today, guys? Hope everything is perfect. So, welcome to our podcast where we dive into the vibrant tapestry of Russian holidays, traditions, and cultural celebrations. Join us as we explore the rich history and significance behind beloved festivities like Maslenitsa, Russian Easter, Labor Day, New Year, and more. Whether you're curious about the colorful traditions of Maslenitsa or eager to learn about the spiritual significance of Russian Easter, our podcast has something for everyone. And the best part, you can join the adventure no matter where you are. Catch us on Telegram channel Experts Adventure in Russia, Instagram and Facebook pages Experts Adventure in Russia, or dive deeper into the discussion on the Experts in Russia info online forum. And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, where we share short videos highlighting the fascinating topics discussed in our podcast episodes. Subscribe to stay updated with our latest content and dive deeper into the world of experts adventure in Russia. Let's embark on this journey together. Today, let's talk about holidays in Russia. Worried that your Russian friend or partner hasn't replied to your message? Maybe they're celebrating something. Because there is a bunch of them, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Some are nationwide, some are specific to certain regions, and others are just for certain professions. For example, Teacher's Day, Builder's Day, Miner or Gas and Oil Day, and others. On average, we Russians get about 2 weeks off a year for public holidays. But here is where it gets interesting. Sometimes a public holiday falls on a weekday, like a Tuesday, for example. And you know what that means? They might decide to make Saturday a regular workday instead. So you can have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off in one sweet stretch. Why? Well, because Russians love to travel, and getting around this vast country can take some serious time. So, there you have it. Holidays in Russia can sometimes mean a bit of creative scheduling. But hey, who doesn't love an extended weekend getaway, right? So, folks, it's high time to start talking about the big kahuna of holidays in Russia. New Year's celebrations. This is the one that pretty much everyone looks forward to with bated breath. Think of it like Christmas in the West. It's all about family, presents, and stuffing your face with delicious food and drinks. Now, here is the scoop. Unlike in the West, where New Year's is often a big bash with friends, in Russia, it's more of a family affair. Picture this: homes decked out with New Year trees, tables loaded with the traditional Russian olive salad, and everyone popping bottles of champanskoye. That's Russian champagne, in case you were wondering. And here is where it gets really cool. Just like Santa Claus in the West, on New Year's Eve, in Russia, we've got Ded Moroz, also known as Grandfather Frost, making the rounds to dish out presents and goodies to the kids. Sometimes he's even joined by his granddaughter, Snegurочка, or the Snow Maiden in English. Talk about magical, right? But wait, there is more. People here also exchange gifts with their loved ones, friends, and colleagues. And most companies throw epic corporate parties around New Year's. So exchanging gifts is our second nature. If you had an opportunity to listen to our previous episodes, you know it. Next goes Russian Easter, also known as Pascha, is one of the most important religious holidays in Russia, celebrated by the Orthodox Christian community. It typically falls on a different date than Easter in the Western Christian tradition due to the differences in the calendar systems. The celebration of Russian Easter begins with Great Lent, a period of fasting, prayer, and repentance lasting for 40 days leading up to Easter Sunday. During this time, Orthodox Christians abstain from certain foods, such as meat and dairy products, as they prepare spiritually for the resurrection of Jesus Christ. On Easter Sunday, the faithful attend a midnight church service known as the Midnight Office or Paschal Vigil. This service is marked by the joyful proclamation of Christ's resurrection, with the ringing of church bells and the singing of hymns announcing Christ is risen, or Христос воскресе in Russian. The congregation then participates in the Paschal Divine Liturgy, followed by a procession around the church with lit candles symbolizing the light of Christ. One of the central symbols of Russian Easter is the Pascha, a rich sweet cheese dessert shaped like a pyramid or truncated cone, often decorated with religious symbols and inscriptions. Pascha is traditionally made with cottage cheese, butter, eggs, raisins, and other ingredients, and is served alongside kulich, a tall, cylindrical Easter bread adorned with icing and sprinkles. After the church service, families gather for a festive Easter meal, which typically includes a variety of traditional dishes such as roast lamb, boiled eggs, salads, and other festive delicacies. The meal is a time of joyous celebration, fellowship, and sharing with loved ones. Also, I would like to admit that one of the main activities is painting eggs in different colors. It's also time to spend with your family and have fun. Throughout the Easter season, which lasts for 40 days, Russian Orthodox Christians continue to attend church services, participate in special prayers and rituals, and exchange greetings of Christ is risen, as they rejoice in the resurrection of Jesus Christ and the promise of salvation. Next holiday which deserves your attention is Maslenitsa, also known as Maslenitsa Festival or Pancake Week. Is a traditional Russian holiday celebrated during the last week before the start of Lent in the Orthodox Christian calendar. It's a festive and joyous occasion marking the end of winter and the beginning of spring. The roots of Maslenitsa can be traced back to pagan Slavic rituals celebrating the sun and the arrival of spring. Over time, these rituals were incorporated into Christian traditions, and Maslenitsa became associated with the Orthodox Christian observance of Lent. During the week-long celebration, people indulge in rich foods like blini, which are made from butter, eggs, and milk, ingredients that are traditionally restricted during Lent. One of the prominent activities is the building of Lady Maslenitsa, a large straw effigy representing winter. This effigy is paraded through the streets in a joyful procession, often accompanied by music, dancing, and traditional folk performances. On the final day of Maslenitsa, Lady Maslenitsa is ceremonially burnt in a bonfire, symbolizing the end of winter and the beginning of spring. Throughout the week, people also engage in various outdoor activities, such as sledding, ice skating, and snowball fights, taking advantage of the last days of winter before the onset of spring. Maslenitsa is a time for communities to come together, enjoy each other's company, and celebrate the changing of the seasons in a spirit of joy. Moreover, we've got International Women's Day on the 8th of March. Now, this one's got quite the backstory. It started off as a Western trend back in 1913, but in 1921, Russia decided to hop on the bandwagon to honor the female textile workers who rocked the boat during the Russian Revolution in 1917. Fast forward to 1966, and bam! It became an official public holiday in the USSR. The symbols of this day are tulips and mimos. Nowadays, this day it's all about celebrating women, and you will see practically every lady in Russia strutting around with a bouquet of flowers, courtesy of a male pal, boss, or a family member. Pretty sweet, right? Oh, I like this holiday. I guess as all women in my country, because this day our houses are full of flowers. That's amazing. And surely, I can't but admit Victory Day. For each Russian person, this holiday is all about remembering the heroes who fought in the Second World War, or as we call it here, the Great Patriotic War. Nearly every Russian family has a story to tell, whether it's about a relative who bravely marched to Berlin, or one who made the ultimate sacrifice in the fight against the Nazis. For example, my grandfathers were at that war, and grannies helped to sew uniform for soldiers in the fabrics. Just imagine, grannies were about 14-15 years old that time. With over 26 million Soviet deaths during the war, you can bet Victory Day is a somber yet proud occasion. And surely people all over the world. Think military parades, breathtaking fireworks, and heartfelt tributes at war graves. Also, the symbols of this holiday are red carnation and lilac. And let's not forget the veterans, decked out in their medals. They strut their stuff while younger generations shower them with flowers and respect. Unfortunately, every year we have less and less veterans. So guys, last but not the least, Labor Day, known as May Day, is celebrated in Russia on the 1st of May. It has historical significance as a day to honor the achievements of workers and the labor movement. In Russia, Labor Day is a public holiday marked by various events and demonstrations organized by labor unions, political parties, and other groups. During the Soviet era, Labor Day was one of the most important holidays in the calendar, often celebrated with elaborate parades. While the nature of the celebrations has evolved since then, the holiday remains an occasion for workers to come together to advocate for labor rights, social justice, and better working conditions. In modern Russia, Labor Day is often observed with public speeches, concerts, and cultural events that celebrate the contributions of workers to society. It's also a time for relaxation and leisure, with many people enjoying picnics, outdoor activities, or simply taking the day off to spend time with family and friends. Overall, Labor Day in Russia serves a reminder of the importance of labor rights and solidarity among workers, while also providing an opportunity for reflection on the achievements and challenges facing the labor movement, both past and present. So, folks, it's all about Russian holidays. Hope you like it. But I'm sure you will have a chance to experience it by your own when you're in Russia one day. Good luck, guys. As we bid farewell to the enchanting realm of Russian holidays, get ready to embark on another captivating journey into the heart of Russian culture. In our next episode, we will delve into the mesmerizing world of Russian folklore and mythology, where myths, legends, and fairy tales come to life. Join us as we unravel the mysteries and magic of Russian storytelling, adding a touch of whimsy to our exploration of this rich and vibrant culture. Stay tuned for an adventure that's sure to ignite your imagination and leave you spellbound. See you on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and YouTube. Subscribe and give us a like. Till next time, take care and have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.